Hello there, welcome back to France. Last time we took, well, a shortcut, I guess. Ended up in a war with Brandenburg, which is kind of interesting. We have England in the war with us here, so we have to deal with that. But I did not pay attention. As a result of that now, my armies are being punished by a far superior Brandenburg force. And as a result of that, I think we should probably retreat whenever we can. Apparently land movement here is blocked by a hostile fort, which is not the case. Seriously. How? I just lost a stack to the game saying that I could not retreat from a Gdansk because it was a hostile fort in the area. I'm allied with Poland. This is the hostile fort apparently. So, yeah, interesting. But anyways, what we're going to do is just continue where we left off more or less. And with that in mind, we're actually going to join up these two armies and have them go and re-siege our land here. But I do find that quite hilarious that apparently that was a hostile fort. I would never have imagined that the game would screw me over to that degree. Well, not really much I can do about that. We'll just have to create a new army in well, the island. Sorry, not island, the area, and we'll deal with that. We also of course have our war with Russia coming very, very soon. We just had to make sure that we get the claims that we want prefabricated, and then we are good to go. So Smolensk, Torzhok, Tula, Ryazan and Kazimir will be the targets for the Russian war. But with that said, what we're going to do now is just continue with the Brandenburg one. We're going to move our troops here into position, and I'm also going to go ahead and declare war on Flanders, because the alliance they have is not really well protected, and the goal will be at the very least take all the colonies and potentially also just go for the straight out annex if possible. So we'll have to see what we can pull off. But with that said, let's just go ahead and declare war. We're going with imperialism. I think it's just easier pick, and it's just going to be Flanders. So we'll have to see here if I'll have to rely on basically my forces here, or if I can rely on my allies. It's going to be very interesting to see, but we should be fine. I'll have to hope for that. There we go. We wiped that army, and since the Brandenburg army here is going to lose some momentum, I'm going to just allow the I was about to say I'm going to allow the Danish army to fight here, but apparently they got mashed before anything really happened. So let's see how we do in this war, or this battle now against Brandenburg. Now the funny thing is, in terms of just purely from a strategic standpoint, even if the battles are equal in terms of losses, we still have the advantage. And the reason for that is very, very simple, due to this fact that when we beat Brandenburg, well, sorry, let me just rephrase that. The manpower that they lose does not replenish. Ours do very quickly, so we don't really have any losses per se when when they lose, or when we lose battles like they would. So it's an interesting setup, to say the least. But as I said, we'll for now just continue here and we'll see how this goes. England is also currently being sieged. We have most of their colonies. The only thing that I don't really have is it's actually Ottawa here, not England, my bad. The only thing I don't have is this one, which is kind of awkward. So I guess I should just send a colonist somewhere. We'll send him here. He won't get killed there. But what? Did my fleet just get mashed? It did. My fleet just got mashed. Let's just do a simple thing here. Let's just send the big thing to deal with this problem, and basically I'll siege the English provinces, and then we'll figure out what we want to do. The Scandinavian peasants are also causing apparently a lot of trouble in the region, which is not good at all. But yeah, for the time being, we'll just continue the sieges here, and we should be good, hopefully. So we'll see how this goes, and if there's anything interesting happening, I'll show you. But as of this moment, I think all we really need to do is just wait here. It's kind of annoying that, as I said, that we ran into a navy that far away, but not really too much we can do about that right now. So with that in mind, we will most likely get just take a 24,000 man army, this one most likely, and bring it over to New World, where it can be used for, well, purposes of taking the noble, or taking the regular forces, if you will. Where are you guys going? You're not actually going anywhere. That's interesting. I'll just wait here, and once we have a battle with this one, I'll kind of show you. The Brandenburg army actually opted for attacking us here, and again, I did not pay well enough attention, but it should be fine. We had another 24,000 man army ready to just join into the fray. And as you can see, we lost the most amount of forces, but that's kind of to be expected considering the circumstances. Brandenburg's army is a lot better than ours, which is of course a problem, but it's not one that we can't handle, as you can see here. I will have to probably make some changes to my plans here in terms of how quickly I will advance in this war, but at the current rate we should be fine. We also have taken everything in Flanders for just sieging the final pieces here, and my navy just arrived in the Danish controlled province down here, or colony, that will allow us to send our fleet to well, to fetch our enemies here. Greece has 10%, basically goes. I think we're just going to improve autonomy here. It's due to unlawful territory, basically all of it, so not too much I can do. There we do. There we go. Anyways, we'll just continue doing what we have been doing here, and we'll see if we can get what we want out of Brandenburg. And I'm a little bit unsure what I can actually get out of them. I don't have any diplomats right now. They're all fabricating, well, two of them fabricating claims. The last one is still integrating Hungary. But I think what we're going to do here is basically just wait a little bit longer, and then we'll see what happens. I think I will keep Denmark as a vassal around for a little while, because they are, well, they're Catholic, they are Danish, and, well, it doesn't really matter the culture, but it's very nice that I don't have to convert their provinces. That's going to be really helpful. Anyways, for now, I'll just keep an eye on this. We'll be focusing mostly on well, getting the English colonies off their hands, and then we'll see what we'll do. And I should probably move this fleet here to block the English way sooner, but that's my bad, and it's just how things have been going. Magdeburg, are you willing to leave now? You probably will be, I dare say. But yeah, basically here we'll just slowly but surely be making some gains, and hopefully here deal with Brandenburg in a way that will put us in charge, if you will. Perhaps we just want to stop here. Let's see. Blocked by a hostile fort. Yeah, this is going to be awkward. No matter what happens, this is going to be real awkward in terms of Brandenburg. Where did that 24? That. There we have it. The 4th Army. It's just arrived on the colony, so I'll just have to wait until it's been actually sieged. So that should be fine. I'm going to move these two. No, I'm actually going to use them to attack Leipzig. Nope. This fortress, no, the fortress in Braunschweig is actually blocking that. So I'll just try and keep an eye on the area, and hopefully here we can get what we're after. We'll just have to wait and see. London just fell, which means that England is that much closer to being annexed. We just have to wait a tiny bit longer. And I'm really hoping that French Brazil could make their way over there, but it seems like they have done something else entirely. So I'll probably have to send this fleet the other way once it's done here with the well, with its current mission, if you will. Conquest against Burgundy, good. That means that my diplomats are ready and able. So again, I do definitely want to make sure that England is completely destroyed, because let's just be perfectly fair. If I don't completely destroy England, what's going to happen is that they're going to pop up again as colonial power, and then be problematic for me. But we should be able to make something work. Now let's see here what we can get out of this war. Brandenburg, are you willing to? It would be amazing if I could take this, and I probably will, even though it will cost me. quite a bit in terms of aggressive expansion. I think I'll just take that. It'll allow me to get that little bit of well, base of operations, if you will. Let's see here. 3 aggressive expansion with most of the countries. I will also have to keep the wars going so I don't get unlawful territory on them. Yeah, I think that's actually a good bet. Just go for that. And I'm going to help out with siege here. Put Henri on it, I think. There we go. And with that, we're just going to keep the war going. Magdeburg, I can get Magdeburg out of it. They've done their job. There's nothing more. No good reason anymore to keep them in it. But I should probably wait a little bit. It'll become a yeah. We'll have to go to Altenburg first now and then Braunschweig. That's fine. Other than that, do we have anyone else we want to make peace with? I don't think we have anyone right now. I still need to siege the English forces. So with that in mind, let's just fabricate claims on the on Cuneo and Montferrat, and then we will be done with Milan for the until next time we declare war, and we'll take Milan. Sorry, Venice from them as well. See, it should be you. Yes, there we go. And let's take Mahé, and then we'll take this one, and then we'll probably go back to the New World, take the English colony there, and then go for the annexation. That is if things go as planned. We'll just have to wait and see. The English declared war on, well, basic nations in the New World, but had to end it with a white peace, sadly. So that's hilarious. But anyways, I'll just sit back now and wait, and we'll see how this goes. In the Flanders War, it's basically over already because we had the benefit of our, well, allies actually going after Flanders in a, rather the colonial nations went after Flanders in a hilarious way. Real aggressive. So basically Flanders can be annexed now, and I think we're going to do that. Again, Europe is going to be very pissed at this, but I think it should be a big problem. It should be perfectly fine. So with that in mind, we're going to just go straight ahead here and annex Flanders. There we go. Flanders has accepted our terms, and with that, we will now call the province to give us overextension because the rest of them are going to go in under colonial nations, basically ASAP. And with that, we'll split up these guys to keep the 2 fortresses under control. And again, I don't really need the fortress in this province. It will mostly mess up everything else. So what we're going to do here is actually build a fortress, not really build a new one. I'm tempted to build one right here, but I don't think it'll help. So we'll keep this one. It'll help if we, in the war against Gelre, well, future war against Gelre. So I can't complain on that score at least. We also have a diplomatic or administrative power right now. So that is hilarious. But I think we can go ahead and take diplomatic tech 24, the Archipelago frigate. Trade efficiency increased by 10%. Can now build the Archipelago frigate, which is a new galley, and I can also build a dry dock, which will help with, I believe, let's see here, dry dock, which will help with naval force limits. As you can see, it will increase from 2 to 4, so can't complain about that. It's pretty damn good. But in terms of the war with Brandenburg here, things have been moving along slowly. There hasn't actually been anything new for a while. So what I think we're going to do is actually join up these 2 forces here and just go for a straight out smash. And that should be enough here to get our victory, I hope. So let's just go ahead here and smash into them and see just how much damage we can potentially do. Well, even outnumbered, they still lost very little, but that's fine. We have more or less beaten them now. They should be out of manpower, I'm pretty sure, if we go here and check on military armies. Brandenburg. They have, yeah, they're out of manpower, mostly run on mercenaries right now, so I can safely here. 50 years of +1 unrest in England. I think we'll just have him just leave. I think that should be fine. It's quartermaster. I can just get a new military guide, and as said before, military wise I am in very good shape, so I'm not really too concerned about military strength, so it should be perfectly fine. With that said, however, for now we'll just continue the sieges here in Brandenburg, and we'll see how things go here. That's what I think, a castle that got sieged incredibly quick. I did not imagine. Oh, it's a level 1 castle. It's a regular castle. That's why. But I'm pretty sure now that Brandenburg will be willing to give up. But admin power will be the Achilles heel here of my expansion, because I do want everything that England owns. And as you can see here, the English have actually gone a little bit on the aggressive here. And currently I will just have to drop in here to clean up, and then we can leave things as they were. I'm actually going to Demara. Let's see if my fleet can get there in time before they siege it. And let's just be perfectly honest, it should. The war here with England is basically done. We re-sieged our provinces, and as such I think we basically have everything taken here except a couple of Brandenburgian provinces. So I'm going to go ahead and make peace with England. London is going to be a complete, well, annoyance to core, and also of course this, I think every single one of the colonies I will be grabbing here from England too will be a horror to core. So it's going to be interesting to see just how much this gives me. It gives me 27 and I have 67, so I think we can, with safe here, just wait with this war until we start to get more administrative power, but also until the first set of cores had been completed. So with that in mind, unless we get call for peace, we are just going to wait here and allow the shenanigans, if you will, to continue until well, we see fit to end them. But I will be moving some forces back here because there's no good reason to keep them going anymore. And of course Scandinavian provinces will be handed back to Denmark, and well, we'll take London as well as taking 4 Brandenburgian provinces here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in that regard too. And Poland here, I'll be handing back Stolp to them, of course, so they should get a little bit better relation to me. But we're going to end it here. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, and who you feel like, and I'll see you next time. Bye.